Hi, so it's me again. Um, During this whole COVID, social distancing thing, I finally was able to get some time to install my gear indicator on my Ninja. But in doing so, I had messed up, and as I was feeding the wire from the back of the motorcycle, I took out this panel over here. And this fairing panel, you could see right over here that I did crack it. A little bit of a crack right there, you could see. And, times are tough. Really didn't want to go out there and, buy brand new fairing just for that piece. So I got online and I found out that there's a way to fix some of these with just regular plastic materials, even non-plastic materials, by using super glue and baking soda. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that and see if I can mend this. Just a low budget way of trying to fix this. So hold on. Right, so here's the back side of the fairing. You can see that it's really snapped there. I'm gonna flip it over. You can see all the pieces are all there. It's just a matter of just mending them to make them look, as complete as possible. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to tape this part, scotch tape it to this, and flip it over, and I'll go ahead and put the baking soda and the super glue mixture together, and hopefully it'll work and be just one big solid piece, and we'll see. All right, so I taped it together. You can see that the crack is right there. Hopefully the angle, just kind of right there. You see that? Right there. So all I have is regular baking soda. This is name brand Stater Brothers, and super glue. And we'll try to do this and put some super glue there, some super glue here. I read that somewhere the reason why baking soda works is it's a catalyst for the hardening. Not to say I know exactly what that means. I just kind of like Googled it, and that's what it says. The baking soda does it to harden it super fast. So I'm trying to do this with one hand. So sorry if it's a little sloppy, but you can see once you put the baking soda on there, it's supposed to harden it super fast. Just not spill that guy. Give that a little bit to dry. Tap off the excess. And yeah. Okay, so here's the finished product. Here's the fairing, and here's that part that snapped off. Now you could see that you could still see the visible crack, but it's really on there pretty sturdy. So cosmetically, it is what it is. I mean, I guess I could always try to buff it out, at least this grease mark here and some of the spillage from the super glue, but all in all, I'm pretty happy considering I didn't have to fork over any extra cash for the fairings. But that's it. Hopefully this is helpful for people out there, and it's also usable for other applications. Other things I've used this for is my RCs. Just as a side note, I have a couple of RCs here, some Traxxas, ECXs, a couple hoverboards for my kids. And some of the items that I've had to use it on is for instance the knuckle. I don't know if you see that very well, but here there is that white spot right there. That is the same technique I used, and I've had it for about maybe 2 days, driving it pretty hard for bashing, and it works great. And it's saves a couple of bucks here and there. Okay, hopefully you guys find this useful. Take it easy.